Good evening. I'm going to jump right in after I plug myself in. Don't know a lot, I feel everything. Rocking the rapids, unmoving. Thought I could hold on to what I walked, but right and wrong. Now I see it's gonna set me free, carry me home. My roots are shallow, my convictions deep. Know this current's gonna carry me to a home where one and one are gonna make two. Now I see what waits for me, carry me home. Home, 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 the signs are pointing home. No, I know, it's where I gotta go. Used to run from where I'd come, pack my bags with hurts and faded dreams. Everywhere I'd go, I'd find myself and nothing had changed. Everywhere I go, here I am, and I gotta let it go. I don't know a lot, but I feel everything. A rock in the rapids, unmoving. I thought I could hold on to what I thought were right and wrong. Now I see it's gonna set me free, carry me home. Now I see it's gonna set me free, carry me home. Now I see it's gonna set me free, carry me home. 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 Oh, oh, Hey everybody. Welcome to my living room here in beautiful Richmond, Maine. And the Falmouth Congregational Church Coffeehouse, which is a monthly event. I believe this is my 4th annual visit. Obviously a little different this year. As much as I'd love to have you all in my living room, it's just not that big. But when the world gets back on track, hopefully we'll have it right there in the beautiful Falmouth Congregational Church again. I'm going to play you some original songs and some of my favorite tunes. And this is one of them. To your life, there's no turning back. Even while we sleep, they will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. Stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the. Say that you'll never ever ever need it. What headline? Why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. All for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. Now's the point that I would usually thank you for your applause. I have a confession to make. This is my first public performance since February. That's how productive my music year has been. I envy a lot of my creative friends who really made the most of this last year. And I did, in a lot of ways. In my business, I'm a carpenter. Wood and wires home repair. But I haven't really been very productive in my music life at all. Big plans, you know, thinking about a lot of stuff, but we moved to beautiful Richmond, Maine, from Falmouth, which was an adventure, and it's beautiful here, and we love it. And I have a nice, quiet living room. Of course, that's because I'm the only one here right now. It's not usually very quiet. So I'm going to jump right into a song about being a wallflower, really. Give me a second to get it set up. This should be right. If my hands shake, words words fail, I fail to be clear. If I drift off, eyes glaze, I don't seem to be here, to be here. If my tongue seizes, lips move, I draw a sigh. If the wind blows, trees sway, I move side to side, side to side. Distracted, I fail to commit. If I can't pretend, shut down, I still want you here, I want you here. If I linger too long and I won't go home, forgive me, forget me, and show me the door. It occurs to me I should probably see if you all can hear me. Not entirely sure I know how to do that. Yeah, if you're watching and you can comment, just let me know if you can hear all this, and I'll see if I can actually see your comments. A little bit new to the whole Facebook Live thing. I used to be a neophile, but I think I've become a bit of a neophyte. It must come with age. This is a song I wrote 4 years ago. Before making a lot of life changes and being scared to make some of those life changes. And awesome. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate it. Thank you, Paul. So glad you're all here. It's nice to see you. I wish I really could see you. I made a lot of big life changes in my work. I used to be a teacher, now I'm not. I'm a carpenter, so that was a big one. And this song is about just doing exactly what is right for you and following your passion. That statement might get overused, almost to the point of not really meaning anything anymore. But it's not overused. We hear it a lot because it's true. Life is just too short to play it safe. This is called It's Never the Right Time. Wait for the right time. You've been waiting all your life. The right time never comes. They say this is as good as it gets, so you stop looking. Life passed you by. Life passed you by. So march into the rhythm, and you're keeping the beat. But who's playing the drum? Now you're out there on your own, without the nagging voices telling you where to go, telling you where to go, telling you where to go. Wait for the right time. You've been waiting all your life. The right time never comes. They say this is as good as it gets, so you stop looking. Life passed you by. Life passed you by. Life passed you by. Life passed you by. It's called It's Never the Right Time. I was just, I'm in touch with a lot of old friends on Facebook these days. We share a lot of music. Some new stuff, but mostly old stuff that we're like getting back into. And I was commenting with a friend that it seems like a lot of the music that really speaks to me now was produced when I was very young, in some cases an infant or a toddler. I was at least sentient at the point that this next song came out, but it continues to be one of my all-time favorite songs, and I love to butcher it whenever I play, and if you're at home and you want to sing along, please do it. Talking away, I don't know what I'm to say, I say it anyway. Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. It's needless to say odds and ends, but I'd be stumbling away, slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry. Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Oh, things that you say is it life, oh, just to play my worries away. All the things I've got to remember, you're shying away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me, take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. Take on me, take on me. I'll be gone in a day. Did I mention I haven't played in almost a year? I hope you all have a beverage. It's a coffee house. It's also Friday evening, and I'm also in my living room. So I have a clear beverage that I'm going to drink. It's water. This is fun. I don't often get to just sit and play for an hour at a time because I usually have people who want to play with me or want me to stop playing, as the case may be. So it's also nice to know that you're not a captive audience. You can literally leave any time, and I appreciate that you're here and listening. Thank you very much. My name is Kemp White. I'm a lifelong Mainer. I've traveled and visited other places, and there are a lot of incredible, beautiful places in the world, and I want to see them all. But I've never lived anywhere but Maine. I've never wanted to live anywhere but Maine. And I love that even having been here my entire life, I still discover places that I've never been to and never even heard of, which is pretty exciting. We moved up to Richmond, which is pretty rural, not that far from Portland. 40 minutes up the highway, and then we're just a mile from the highway, so it's pretty convenient. But we're surrounded by woods, and we have a few lovely neighbors, but it's pretty private here. And we're sort of homesteading and homeschooling our kids, and I feel like it's a little bit of a return to earth, which in a way is what this next song is about. Call it sort of ancestral wisdom that I think is really sort of buried in our DNA. And despite that, somehow it's easy to forget that wisdom or lose sight of it. This is called repeating. The words that are repeating, I plucked them from the air, humming in the stillness. Close your eyes to hear. Your mind is filled with chaos. Let your body buzz with life. Letting go of darkness. Grab onto the light. La 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 la. La 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 la. Paper mache castles, we build them to the sky. They melt into the horizon, and we're surprised. Hum the tune whenever you forget the words. You are a tiny cosm in a microcosmic world. Used to know the words to all the songs our forebears sang. Used to know the end and the beginning are the same. Used to know the words to all the songs our forebears sang. Used to know the end and the beginning are the same. Used to know the words to all the songs our forebears sang. Used to know. Nice little folky tune for us. I was about to say, what a crazy year, huh? We're only 8 days in. Oh man, I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not I was a history teacher for 6 years. I know a little bit about history, not much, a little bit. And I don't get political, meaning that, I understand the political world. I follow it. I know what's going on, but I don't get wrapped up in politics. It's important to know what's going on around you so that you can be educated and activate when it's necessary to activate. But I think it's even more important to maintain your own stability, your wellness, and your energy. High vibration, I think, is what a lot of people say these days. And just like negative energy is contagious, positive energy is contagious too. And I think that if we keep that in mind and keep open minds and keep love in our hearts, the world would be a better place. I wrote this next song 4 years ago, right around this time, 4 years ago. And I think we all remember what was happening in the world politically 4 years ago. And just to be clear, I don't take sides. I have no side. And so I wrote this song 4 years ago, right around the time of the last election. It's just as relevant now as it was then, but it came more so out of lamenting what I feel is a lack of strong leadership over decades, maybe. This has been going on for a long time. I just don't know who I'm supposed to look up to and trust these days. And maybe that's just me. Maybe other people feel that way too. But it's interesting that I look back at great leaders, and I don't just mean politicians, I mean people of faith, authors, artists, and so forth, that society as a whole looked up to as showing the way. And, maybe 20 years from now, we'll look back at now and go, oh, look at all these great leaders. Where are all the leaders? So, hindsight is 2020, or 2021 as the case may be. But, this song is called Prophets, with a PH, not an F, but it works either way. I've been thinking about prophets, Abraham, Martin, and John. Who am I going to follow when my leaders are gone? Who am I going to follow? My leaders are gone. I've been listening to your speeches, watching you on TV. You can't make truth from fiction and hope I'll believe. You can't make truth from fiction and hope I'll believe. But they won't get out of the way, and they won't open their eyes. So I'll take them by the hand. I'll take them by the hand. I've been thinking about anger. I've been thinking about change. Anger lives in fear, and fear is a cage. Anger lives in fear, and fear is a cage. I've been singing about prophets, Harriet, Sojourner, and Anne. Where will I find my words now their words are banned? Where will I find my words, their words are banned? And they'll show me the way, and they'll open my eyes, and they'll take me by the hand. Take me by the hand. Take me by the hand. Close enough for rock and roll. So I was saying that the songs that I lean on the most come from my youth, which I guess is typical, but I'm totally a child of the 80s. And I appreciate now, I hear a lot of 80s style production and new songs. And believe it or not, pop music right now is strangely good. There's good songs out there. And I like that there's a little resurgence of that sort of quintessential 80s sound. And I'm not talking about like synthesizer horns or whatever, but some of the drum machine stuff that's coming up, which is cool. And it occurs to me now as I'm about to play this song that I haven't really rehearsed it, but I should probably tune while I'll do it. This next song's by one of my all-time favorite bands, all-time favorite songwriters. There's a story, I don't know if this is true or not, but supposedly somebody asked Paul McCartney, what's it like to be the greatest songwriter alive? And he said, I don't know, ask Neil Finn. And if you don't know who Neil Finn is, he's the singer for Crowded House. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, to build a wall between us. No, they won't win. Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and of waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. Now I'm walking again to the beat of a drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof. Get to know the feeling of liberation and relief. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come, to build a wall between us. No, they won't win. Don't let them win. They come, to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. This next song I'm going to sing for you is relatively new. Last year, meaning 2019, because last year, 2020, never happened. It was all just a dream. I'm just gonna play it. I'm not gonna talk about it. Lonely from a tough home, Mama worried. Daddy came home in the middle of a bidding war. So goes the story you've been tilling for. Oh, your life is a story of what could have been. So-called memories don't define you, don't box you in anymore. No excuses anymore. No excuses. Ugly and unlovable chorus echoes in your pillow. Clumsy, can't do nothing. Tired voices pulling your strings. All your life is a story of obstacles. So-called reasons paralyze you. Have no control anymore. No excuses anymore. No excuses. Cut the ties and run. Find the freedom in falling. In falling. Take your place in the world. Let it hold you and keep you. You can be you. Just be you. Loving and forgiving, make being worth living for, living with nothing but giving, giving more. All your life is a story of what could have been. So-called memories don't define you, don't box you in. All your life is a story of obstacles. So-called reasons paralyze you. Have no control anymore. No excuses anymore. No excuses anymore. No excuses. That was called No Excuses. And every time I sing All Your Life is a Story of Obstacles, my kids think it's really funny to sing popsicles. So it's really hard not to sing All Your Life is a Story of Popsicles. Try it sometime. All right, I'm going to play a little machine down here for a second. And I'll pop right back up again. So I'm just going underwater for a moment. I'll be right back. I tried doing this little rhythm. You didn't know because you couldn't see my feet. But I tried one of these a little bit earlier and it kind of didn't happen. So we're going to give this a shot now. This is actually a very old song for me, like almost 20 years old, maybe. It's gone through several iterations, but it's currently called The Same Man Who Broke Your Heart. Little ill, it's not so bad. I can't believe I'm the same man who worked so hard to be so mean. It's not my fault, I'm not as clean. This cup collects your pity, and drunken eyes will turn the grays to color. Just a kiss, that's all it was, that's all there is. The way you feel is way too strange. I might be sick, I know I'm mean, but I can't believe I'm the same man who broke your heart. That wasn't me. Just a kiss, that's all it was, it's all there is. The way you feel, I might be sick, I know I'm mean, but I can't believe I'm the same man who broke your heart. Thank you all for being here. This is the Falmouth Congregational Church Coffeehouse concert. I'm Chris Kemp White. I'm on Facebook. I have a website at chriskempwhite.com. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, whatever your favorite streaming service is. I'm on there. iTunes, Amazon, all that good stuff. Selling my wares. SoundCloud, Bandcamp. There's a whole bunch of other ones I'm sure I'm forgetting, but I'm there. If you like what you hear, you can shoot me a message on Facebook or through my website. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to come right out and tell you right now, I'm a little remiss in sending out newsletters, but most people won't be bothered by that, I'm sure. This is a really an actually newish song. This might even be a 2020 song. So 2020 did happen. Forget what I said before when I said 2020 never happened. It did happen. And I know that because I think I released this song in 2020. It's a bit of an homage to my wife and children, my family. And I also have to go underwater for a second to set up this pedal. One second. All right. Should be good to go now. Let's check it out. Now we're good to go. If I can lie beside you at the end of the day, and I can stand behind you as you're making your way, there'll be no mistaking what we have done. This life that we're making can't be undone. Oh no, it can't be undone. Out of you and me, he's got your fire, she's got your sweet, he's got my desire, she's got my easy going. No, we can't be undone. Oh no, they can't undo this love. This love. You were alone, I was alone, together alone no more. Met at your home and you picked up the phone. Never alone no more. Oh no, we can't be undone. Oh no, they can't undo this love. This love. Get us matching chairs with a view of the sea, high up on the rocks, watching the beaches shape change by the waves, till our last breath. Oh no, we can't be undone. Oh no, can't undo this love, this love. Cannot be undone. They can't undo this love, this love, this love, this love. This love, 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 imagining you're clapping. Oh, hold on. Creepy voice thing. We just got a few more minutes here, but I could just keep going, really. Technically, we go till 7:30, but who's to stop me? But I do want to make sure I get this song in. I would be remiss if I didn't celebrate David Bowie's 74th birthday by probably destroying one of my favorite songs by him off the Ziggy Stardust album. I think I was aware of Bowie as a kid. He was a big pop star in the 80s. But I really didn't understand Bowie until a friend of mine put Moon Age Daydream on a mixtape for me when I was about 13 or 14 years old. And I've been a fan ever since. And it hit me hard when he died. It was like the first artist that I really, truly loved. That when he died, I think I went to work that day, but I almost took the day off. And I was teaching then, so I think I pretty much spent the entire day just teaching kids about David Bowie. Which if I had a teacher who did that, I think that was pretty cool. And Bowie wouldn't even care that my guitar is out of tune, okay? People stare at the makeup on his face, laughed at his long black hair, his animal grace. The boy in the bright blue jeans jumped up on the stage, and Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and disgrace. And he was alright. The band was all together. Yes, he was alright. The songs went on forever, and he was awful nice. Really quite out of sight, and he sang all night long. Femme fatales emerged from shadows to watch this creature fed. Boys stood upon their chairs to make their point of view, and I smiled sadly for a love that would not obey. And Lady Stardust sang his songs of darkness and disgrace, and he was alright. The band was all together. Yes, he was alright. The songs went on forever, and he was awful nice. Really quite paradise, and he sang all night long. Ooh, how I sighed, and they asked if I knew his name. Oh, they were alright. The band was all together. Yes, he was alright. The song went on forever, and he was up all night. Really quite out of sight, and he sang all night long. Thank you so much. My name is Chris Kemp White. Thank you for being here. Thank you, David Bowie. Thank you, Falmouth Congregational Church. Thank you, Paul and Laura, for connecting me and getting this all set up. Really great to see you all. chriskempwhite.com. And if you need a carpenter, it's Wood & Wires Home Repair. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.